Good morning, children. How are you? Welcome once again to another lesson of Cheerful Charu series. And today, can you tell me which chapter we are going to do? Yes, you can read chapter number 23 that is written in the right corner of your slide that you can see on your screen. So, here, students, we are going to start from the very first sentence. You can also read the sentence with me. My dad is a soldier. This time, soldier is coming. Soldiers just are very brave people who save our country. You might have seen a lot of soldiers on your TV screen or some serial or some movies. He goes to training camp every few months. So this is a girl, very little girl, and she is telling us something about her dad. And her dad is a soldier, and her dad goes to a training camp every few months. And what does he do? He used to go to training camp because soldiers have to move very far away from their families, and in the same way her dad is also far away from her family. I don't like when he goes to camp. And this little girl says, I don't like when my dad goes to camp because I do not get to see him for a long time because he moves far away from me and my family, and we miss him so much. So, and she feels very bad when her father goes outside for a long time. When my dad does come home, he always surprises me. Now he wants to share something very good to us. And what is this? She says, when my dad does come home, and when her dad comes home, she feels very happy. And he always surprises me. He gives surprises to me. He brings a lot of things for me. Today I was at my spelling bee at school, and when this girl is at school and her father comes to school, I was nervous and she was very sad and she was feeling a bit very confused because I was not a very good speller. There was a test of spelling, how you spell the words. Whenever students you have some test at your school, how do you feel? You feel very bad, you feel very nervous because you don't know about your exams, you don't know what to write in your exams. So in the same way, this little girl is very sad and feeling bad because there is a contest, there is test of spelling in her school, and she doesn't know any spelling well. What to do now? When it was my turn and the turn of this girl comes, I stood up. She stood up. My teacher said, Sarah, your word is grateful. What is the name of this girl? Sarah. Name of this girl is Sarah. From here, we can just find out what is the name of this little girl, Sarah. Because her teacher said, Sarah, it's now your turn. You have to tell the spelling of this word, grateful. And this is very difficult. I thought that I could never spell that. I became much more nervous because I don't know the spelling of grateful. What to do now? I was about to give up when I saw my dad in the crowd. What happened? She said that she was just giving up. She was about to say to her ma'am that, ma'am, I don't know the spelling of that word. What happened? At the same time, her father was looking at him in the crowd. He gave me two thumbs up and he just encouraged me. He just uh, told me that don't lose her, tell the spelling or something like. He motivated me very much. So I did my best and I was able to give the answer correctly. I spelled the word correctly just because of her father, just for him. So this was the lesson we have read about this little girl Sarah and about her father who was a soldier. Now students, we have to move to our next part, and this is question answer. First question is, where has Sarah's dad been? Sarah's dad has been to a training camp. Why did Sarah teacher ask her to spell grateful? Because she had a spelling bee contest in the school. What made Sarah spell the word right? Why did she spell the word right? Her dad's thumbs up made her the word spell right. So, because her father motivated her, her father said, her father uh, just gave some prompt to her and she what answered correctly. Now, students, you have to read the text one more time. You have to read this one more time. In the meantime, I'm going to delete these extra clutterings here. Okay, questionnaire. You can read this question and answer one more time. And this is done. Now, students, I'm giving you some homework, and this is your homework. Children, you have to tell me what work does your father do? So, Sarah's father is a soldier, and what work does your father do? Okay, you have to tell this to me. Thanks, children. Thank you very much. I hope you might be enjoying all the lessons of the series, and this series might be proving very helpful for you. Thank you very much, and have a